When we talk about the Mahabharata, most of us immediately think of the mighty Pandavas, the tragic story of Karna, the brilliance of Krishna, or the towering presence of Bhishma and Drona. But behind these giants stood warriors whose courage was just as radiant and whose stories were rarely told. Today, on Entropy Reversed, we bring light to one such extraordinary soul. Welcome to Entropy Reversed, where ancient wisdom slows down the modern chaos. This is the place where we invite you to pause, breathe, and immerse yourself in the timeless philosophies and forgotten heroes of ancient India. Here we rediscover stories that inspire strength, courage, compassion, and balance. Stories that guide us in today's fast, overwhelming world. And among all these forgotten heroes, there is one who shines brighter than most. A young warrior who walked into one of the deadliest formations in history, knowing he might never return. Today we tell the story of Abhimanyu, the son of Arjuna, the pride of the Pandavas, and a symbol of unshakable courage. Let us begin. Abhimanyu's story begins long before he ever took his first breath. He was the son of Arjuna, the greatest archer of his time, and Subhadra, the sister of Lord Krishna. But according to legend, Abhimanyu's destiny was shaped inside the womb itself. One evening, as Subhadra was pregnant, Arjuna began explaining the art of breaking the Chakravyuha, a deadly, rotating, circular war formation designed to trap and isolate enemy warriors. Arjuna explained each circle, each rotation, each entry point, and the unborn Abhimanyu listened. But before Arjuna could explain the final, crucial step, how to exit the Chakravyuha, Subhadra fell asleep. So Abhimanyu learned only half the technique. He knew how to enter the Chakravyuha, but not how to escape it. This half-complete knowledge would one day define the path of his life and his death. Abhimanyu grew up surrounded by greatness. The Pandavas, Krishna, Draupadi, Balarama, Satyaki, a living encyclopedia of warfare, ethics, and leadership. From a very early age, Abhimanyu showed signs of extraordinary brilliance, quick reflexes, sharp memory, unmatched courage, natural leadership, deep curiosity about strategy. Some texts mention that senior warriors even tested him secretly, appearing suddenly to check his instinctive reactions, and each time Abhimanyu reacted with a calm confidence. He wasn't just Arjuna's son, he was a warrior prodigy. But there was something else remarkable about him. He wasn't arrogant, he wasn't impulsive, he never misused his skills. Abhimanyu was powerful, but humble, deadly, but compassionate, fast, but thoughtful. The perfect balance of fire and discipline. Even Krishna once remarked that Abhimanyu had the spirit of a Maharathi, a warrior who could fight thousands alone. As Abhimanyu grew older, he married Uttara, the prince of the Matsya kingdom. The two were young, hopeful, and full of dreams. Though ancient texts do not describe their married life in detail, folklore paints a gentle picture. Uttara admired Abhimanyu's bravery, and Abhimanyu adored her simplicity, grace, and strength. Their marriage was short, very short, but it carried the weight of history because when Abhimanyu marched into the war, Uttara was pregnant, carrying a child who would one day become the future King Parikshit, the only surviving heir of the Pandavas. Parikshit is the very reason the Pandava lineage survived. Abhimanyu never knew that the child in Uttara's womb would carry his blood, his legacy, and his courage forward into the future of India. The Kurukshetra war changed everything. Armies gathered, strategies formed, destinies collided. On the 13th day of the war, the Kauravas created their deadliest trap, the Chakravyuha. Drona, the Kaurava commander, knew that only a few warriors in the world could break it. Since Arjuna was fighting elsewhere, among the Pandavas, only Abhimanyu knew how to enter it. Just enter, not exit. The senior Pandavas, Bhima, Yudhishthira, Nakula, Sahadeva, promised him, "We will follow you, we will protect you." Those words mattered. Those words gave Abhimanyu courage. Those words made him step forward. Abhimanyu asked one question: "If I enter the Chakravyuha, will you all follow me inside?" The Pandavas nodded. And so Abhimanyu mounted his chariot, took a deep breath, and surged forward into the deadly formation. What followed remains one of the most breathtaking displays of skill in world mythology. Abhimanyu cut through the outer layers with incredible precision, arrows flying like lightning, chariots crashing, warriors stunned by his speed. The formation opened and he stepped inside. The Pandavas charged behind him, but then Jayadratha blocked them, held them back, separated them, cut them off from the entrance. Abhimanyu was alone, alone in a sea of enemies, alone inside a formation that even the greatest warriors feared, alone in a trap he knew he couldn't escape. Yet he did not retreat. He did not panic. He fought. Abhimanyu stood like a storm inside the Chakravyuha. He defeated wave after wave of seasoned warriors. He broke chariots, shattered weapons, brought down elephants, fought multiple enemies at one time. Even the greatest Kaurava warriors were astonished. Dronacharya himself said, "This boy fights like Arjuna." But the Kauravas were not ready to lose to a teenager, not in front of the entire army. So they broke the rule of war. One by one, the greatest warriors surrounded him. Drona, Karna, Duryodhana, Ashwathama, Kripacharya, Shakuni, and many others, all attacking one boy together. First, Karna shattered Abhimanyu's bow. He grabbed a sword. Ashwathama broke it. He took a mace. Duryodhana struck from the side. His chariot was crushed. He fought on foot. His armor broke. His breath grew heavy. Still he fought. Still he refused to surrender. In the end, surrounded on all sides, a silent, unfair blow ended his life. Abhimanyu fell. Not because he wasn't strong enough, but because Dharma itself was broken that day. His death shook the battlefield. His death shook the Pandavas. His death shook Krishna, and it changed the course of the war forever. After Abhimanyu's fall, legends began to grow around him. Some believe that Abhimanyu was the earthly form of Varchas, the son of moon god, destined to live only 16 years on earth. Some village traditions worship Abhimanyu as a guarding spirit, protector of warriors and children. In certain regions, people say Abhimanyu appears in dreams before major wars, warning rulers against injustice. Others believe he attained instant liberation, a pure soul taken back to the divine realm. Whether these stories are historical or symbolic, one thing is clear. Abhimanyu never died in memory. He became immortal in spirit. Abhimanyu's story teaches us many things, especially in today's chaotic world. Courage is not about age. Half knowledge can be dangerous. Even when trapped, one can fight with dignity. True heroes do what is right, not what is safe. Sacrifice is remembered longer than victory. Abhimanyu teaches us that strength is not measured by years, but by heart. He reminds us that even in an unfair world, you can choose honor. And above all, he teaches us that courage does not always come with happy endings. Yes, it still changes history. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable journey into the life of one of the greatest unsung heroes of the Mahabharata. If this story made you pause, reflect, or feel inspired, please like, share, and subscribe to Entropy Reversed. Your support helps us bring more forgotten warriors, ancient philosophies, and timeless wisdom to our global community. And tell us in the comments which hero, story, or philosophy from ancient India would you like us to explore next? Your suggestions shape the direction of this channel. Until next time, this is Entropy Reversed, where ancient wisdom slows down modern chaos.